Got this whole week of training up in one video. Uh, because I didn't feel like making multiples. My computer's been really slow, and it tends to crash when I'm making these things. So just combine it all into one and cut out some stuff. Here's the deadlift first. Was the last week of this cycle, which is the first cycle after the meet. So 670 for, I guess I wanted 4, but only 3 was happening today. It was on a Monday, so not the usual day, so I wasn't really prepared. I tried 4, and it wasn't even worth trying to grind it up because, it's the one where when you do it, your back's fucked after. And after that, I did the usual deficits, 495 for 7 sets. And then the rack pull, I did 495 for 2 sets for 2 reps for 5 sets. Then after this squat, 425, I wanted 5 reps, but after the 4th one, I felt like I was done, so I racked it. I didn't want to risk it without a spotter. But actually looking at it, I think I could have probably gotten it, but it's better to leave some in the tank. And this is the day after front squats. 2 sets of 2, but my back was so fried from yesterday when I did that. I could feel the strain, so I just stopped it there and decided I was going to do some back down sets to get some work in. 275, 10 sets, 2 reps. Tried to pause these, and it was pretty good weight to do that with, because I tend to, whenever I do something new, to use a heavier weight, and that makes it way harder. It makes it impossible to progress. But some things I'm noticing from what I've been doing is, like when deadlifts, my legs will lock out, my knees will lock, but my back won't, so it puts me in a bad position, which basically causes a hitch, but so that all has to be in one motion. So now what I'm thinking of doing is, instead of the 2 reps for speed pull, just doing 1 rep, so I have to make it a good rep, and I might do that 2 or 3 times a week. And then I also might do lighter rack pulls on the day after deadlift, because that's pretty taxing all in one day, and it makes it hard for the squat day after that. But we'll see after 2 weeks, because this coming Sunday is a deload for deadlift, so I won't know if it'll still affect it. Because for squats, instead of doing the 5 sets of 5 or whatever high volume day, the day after deadlift day, now I'm just focused on the rep maxes, which for me helps more. That's what gets me stronger mainly. This high volume stuff is great, but on its own is not enough. I think it's good after the fact. Well, I'm looking at this, it froze, so I hope this saves. But anyway, so for this cycle, the maxes, since I just deloaded squats last week, it's a set of 5 and a set of 3. So the squat I did, the 425 was supposed to be the 5, and then the squats today, Thursday, was 425. Alright, not 425, 455. And looking at it, it was pretty good in my opinion. After all the film study of YouTube about Olympic squats. One thing I noticed was it looks to me like people push back and then they kind of go up. If you watch it a lot, you'll kind of like see what I'm saying. But I guess good examples are Ivan Shakarov's squat and like Klokov's. You can see it pretty good. So that's what I tried to do, and it feels like I can stay up more. So the plan now is once again with those maxes, and then after to do the back down sets to work the form, so I can get good at the pushing back style with the heavier weight. Because I did it better than today than I did on Monday. So yeah, let's keep doing it. The pause front squats, that should be good to stretch out the ankles. And there, I pushed back too much, so I almost fell backwards. And this was just 305 for 6 sets of 3. What I wanted to do is I guessed I could probably do about I don't know, maybe 405 with like good form pushing back. So 305 divided by 405, that's like 75%. So that's a decent percent to go do that perfectly. I just try to. Here's some rack pulls I'm doing. Like before, when I would rack pull, I would do with knees bent, but at position where I get stuck, my legs are already locked. So I tried to basically replicate that. So pretty much it stretches, puts a lot of pressure on your back, and I tried to lower it really slow. My back was burning after this. It's pretty painful. It was 365 to 3 sets of 5. So I think I'll keep doing that. And that's a wrap for this week.